All right, we've got a cold DM for LinkedIn here. So this is the original. Hey, first name, compliment. I came across your company website and I noticed a few areas that might be leaving a bad impression on the company image. I create an audits document going in how to solve it. Mind if I send it over? Okay, here's my initial thoughts. Okay, so one thing I do like is short. It's to the point, right? But that's pretty much what I only like about it. Okay, so um, the length is good, 1, 2, 3, 4 lines. The call to action is simple, it's straight to the point, so that's good. Good length, as in 4 lines, 4 short lines. CTA is good. I can show you how to improve that. But let me properly analyze it for you. Okay, so um, first of all, the compliment. Okay, I don't know what compliment you're using yet. If you're going to put a compliment, make sure it's very specific. Okay, compliment should be very specific. Otherwise, it's just something that you can automate, like a compliment that you'll tell anyone, they will realize this. They will understand this as soon as they read it. If it's like, "Hey, great profile," or "Hey, loved, whatever, loved your banner image," right? They will see this and they'll automatically put you in the the category of, oh, the spammer. He's just like messaging me like anyone else, right? So that compliment should be very specific to them. Hey, big fan of this. Saw that you did this, right? Talk about something that only it would apply to them, right? Compliment them. Don't go over the top. Don't be a fanboy. I always say this: when your compliments, don't be a fanboy, right? Don't say you're amazing at this, you're amazing at that, because then it will come off over the top. It comes off desperate and needy. And cold messages, cold email is the same as dating. You don't want to come off as needy and desperate. You want to um, compliment in a polite way, but keeping still qualifying them a little bit, right? So like, for example, really cool how you did this. That's usually quite hard to do, right? You're coming off as a peer, not a fanboy. So make sure that your compliment would be like that. If you're going to compliment it, don't automate it. That's rule number one. Okay, I came across your company website and I noticed a few areas that might be leaving a bad. Okay, everybody's saying this. I came across your website. I came across this. I came across your profile. That message has been it's tried and tested, right? It's overblown, and everybody can see that. All the LinkedIn DMs are filled with that. Came across this, blah blah, right? You should remove this straight away. I noticed a few areas that might be leaving a bad impression on the company image. Okay, so if you've noticed areas, you should tell them what those areas are, not just I noticed a few areas, right? And that's first thing. And also, leaving a bad impression doesn't actually say anything, right? Tell them why you're leaving a bad impression, right? So the idea is you're and I'll say this in every analysis I do, you have to start off with a giving mindset, okay? And I know you're doing an attempt here by sending them an audit document, which is cool. I like the attempt at that. That's good that you're starting there. But the whole thing should be, let's give them everything, give them a solution to their problems, and to the point of, let's just give something that if they took it, they can solve the problem themselves. The point is they'll never go and solve the problem themselves. They will say, okay, great, that's amazing. Can you just do it for us? That's how you're going to get the clients, right? That's how it's going to be implemented for them through you. Okay, so if you have a problem that you're telling them about, um, say what it is, say why it's a problem, and say how to fix it. This is the important. This is what everyone's missing. They're saying, "Oh, if you want to fix it, just tell me, or just book a call with me." First of all, you've got no credibility yet. Yeah, they don't know you. They're a stranger. No credibility, and they have one thought in their head: what's in it for me? Okay, so always think this, right? Their one thought. They'll have two thoughts actually. It's what's in it for me, and is this person credible, or is he actually crazy? Is he some weird guy off the internet, or is he credible? I'll listen to him. If he's credible, if he's crazy, I'm going to ignore him. Remember, they're getting flooded with these messages. We all are on LinkedIn. Okay, now let's just say, and I'll rewrite it in a bit, but let me go through. I created an audits document. Remember to get your spelling right as well. Yeah, at times, especially with grammar, you can misspell certain things at times. Like, I don't know, if you put an I there, which was small, whatever. But grammar, you should always make sure that it's perfect, because then it reads better, and you don't want to make them read something that's harder. Use Grammarly, if you run it through Grammarly, and it will show you. All right, create an audits document going into how to solve it. Again, you're not giving anything specific. You're just saying, I've got a doc that, and I'm going to go into how to solve it. What they want to see is results, solutions, right? How can their problem actually be solved, right? What problem is it first? Not just leaving a bad impression. You always have to relate it to a problem that they want, something that a deep problem that they wake up to in the morning with. Um, Everybody wants clients, right? Everybody wants a good social status, reputation. Everybody wants to save time. So everything has to be related to one of these things. There's a few more things you can go into, but those are the three main things: is more time, more client slash money revenue, and social status is a big one that people miss. So when you say bad impression, tell them what it's doing, right? Say, I saw this one thing and I felt like this, and this created a bad impression, so they can see what it is, right? Make it easy for them to make the decision, and say, I've got a document is cool, video, whatever. Just say, I've got a video that shows you what you should do instead. So give them the solution. Or mind if I send it over? Yeah, that's fine. So I'll give you a rewrite, okay, of this. This is how I do. And remember, I don't know the industry, who you're targeting, etc. Right? So hey, let's just do a rewrite here. And by the way, my rewrites, don't copy it word for word. Okay, adapt it to what you're trying to do. Test it with different things, make your own versions, make 3 4 versions and test them. Never just copy what I do word for word, because I don't know your industry perfectly. I don't know who you're targeting. I don't know where it applies to, right? But you have to use what I say and adapt it to what you're doing, and test to figure out what works. Okay, hey, first name, compliment, yes, whatever, if you want to put that in. If you're not, just and you're keeping your language very like a 5-year-old can understand it, right? No big words and nothing, just make it very easy to understand. um, the kind of dumber the better, so to speak, right? Saw your website, and sorry, quickly, they want result, solution, and benefit. So you need to give them what is the benefit. Everyone who wants a benefit. Saw your website, and there were, and I'll go very specific, and the landing page has an error that's causing you to lose customers. Like that, right? Nobody wants to lose customers. So you have to tie everything to the result that they don't want or the result they want. More customers, they don't want to lose customers, right? Don't just say bad impression. Make it more. Make it a bit bigger problem that they have. So your website or whatever, just saw, let's say, saw your landing page has an error that's causing you to lose customers. It's because there is no sign up form, whatever it is, right? Whatever the problem you figure out for them. Um, I made a doc that shows the exact steps on how to fix this, so you can get more warm leads. Right? Make it easy for them to say. You're giving them a solution. Make it easy for them to say yes. You want it? All you want them to say is yes, no, or okay. Right? You want it, then you send it to them, and the doc has your information on it for you to contact, for them to contact you if they need it fixed, etc. But you're giving them the steps, you're giving them the solution. Test this with different things, right? You're going to have to. I would not recommend doing it automated yet. I'd recommend to go to people and find problems, find real problems on their website, test them, say real things, right? Don't shortcut it, because they'll see that through the message. That they'll definitely see that. Remember, you're giving, so give as much as you can, right? And test this, adapt it for yourself, and give them a big solution and a simple call to action. And I think this will go a lot better. And yeah, let me know how this one goes.